Welcome to the Health Channel, all health all the time. I'm Olga Villaverde, coming to you from the Baptist Health South Florida studios, right here in Coral Gables. You know, bringing a baby into the world is so exciting for new parents, but learning that your baby may have a disability, maybe a serious complication, or maybe could be coming into the world a bit ill. This could be very difficult for a parent, hard to comprehend, and your emotions can run through the gamut from grief, fear, disbelief, and sometimes even anger. But it's important to stress that you're not alone. In fact, it's okay to ask for help from friends and family, even others in your community. So joining us today is Carla Ritchie. She is publisher for the Miami Kids magazine. This month's edition focuses on family and providing information for some families who may need a starting point for their children with disabilities. Welcome, Carla.
Thank you, Olga. Very happy to be here.
And I'm so thrilled you're here, and I find this to be such an important cover, and we're going to talk a lot about it, but helping kids with special needs and giving them that opportunity that they can and they will succeed.
Yes.
So that is imperative. But before we dive into all the options that are out there, let's talk a little bit about you. Tell me about yourself and the Miami Kids magazine.
Yeah, sure. Well, I'm a Peruvian-American citizen.
Peru?
Yes, arriba Peru.
There you go. De Lima?
De Lima.
Lima,
yeah.
Peru. Okay.
And I'm a mother of 2 kids. My oldest is 7 and my youngest is 2, turning 3 tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Is it a girl or boy?
It's a girl.
Yeah, felicidades.
Kenneth and Valeria, thank you.
Nice.
And, well, I live here for many years, and I started the magazine because when I was pregnant, I had so many questions, and then when you go online, you see so much information that is sometimes overwhelmed. So I said, I would like to have a guide or a kind of a resource where I can find all this information accurate in one place. So I started writing notes on a notepad, and during my whole pregnancy, when my son born, and then my second kid, Valeria, born, and then when she turns 1, I said, this is time for launching the magazine, and that's here. The Reality Miami Kids magazine.
And I know you have a very special one that you've been wanting to share for a while. We're going to talk about the cover in just a moment, but what is the whole message here in this one?
Well, basically, this special issue, I wanted to do it for a long time. It means a lot for me because I see the suffering on parents with kids with special needs, and we're dedicating this issue for them so they can find all the information in our special assistant guide and during the articles that we have in the magazine, so they feel that they have somebody, an organization, a company that they can relate and they can trust. That's why we have the magazine.
And I wanted to show the cover very quickly, and I know you've seen it already, but this is a very near and dear friend of mine, Virginia Jacko. They call her the blind visionary. There she is, always stunning in red. She loves red.
Yes.
My favorite color, too. She is the first blind CEO at Miami Lighthouse for the Blind. She has transformed that place. She is a pioneer. Her courage, she lost her sight in the late 30s. We're going to talk about it a little bit later, but what I love about the cover and what I love about the children is, and what I love about the article, and let me see where I wrote it down, it says you include children with disabilities, they dance, they have an amazing time, and what's so sweet is, and this is what I love, a common term for kids born with complications is special needs, but your magazine uses a different exceptional. I like that. Exceptional kids. What does that mean to you?
Yeah, well, definitely. Sometimes the word special needs or it's a cliche. So we want to change the word and use exceptional because it's out of the ordinary. These kids are so special and we have to integrate it in society. And when we do these events, as you mentioned before, we feel so happy that we could see the smile on parents when they see their kids interacting with everybody, and they're part of the. You can see now a video of one of our events, our kids dancing. Yes, so it's so nice. Even if we feel so grateful if at least one family read the magazine and find an answer of their questions, that's so gratifying for us. It's
Absolutely,
amazing.
absolutely.
Yes.
And speaking of answers, so many parents have questions. So let's talk about being a parent of an exceptional kid. It means your weekly schedule. It may include therapy sessions, frequent doctor visits, who knows, dealing with insurance companies, which, like, if you need to do that, you know. And of course, the financial commitment. It can be overwhelming. Not to mention it affects the amount of sleep you get. It could put a strain on the marriage. But there are lots of resources out there that can provide invaluable information and support. So let's talk about some of them. We have a chart to show, a graphic, I should say. And let's talk about some of these websites that can maybe help someone out there right now.
Yes, absolutely. Well, when we feature on the magazine, you can find different employment resources for personnel with disabilities, how to talk with kids about bullying, how to improve the life